the 2 bags, oh shame. These are just a couple of the bags in my 4-bag organizer of all sorts of makeup that I have, because I might have a Okay. All right. Hello, beautiful ladies. Spring
Hi,
are back with us today. Yeah. How have you guys been?
good. How about you?
Good, good. You look marvelous as always, ladies. But today we're talking about something very exciting and yet very shameful for me. Eye makeup haul. So the idea is we're gonna go through our eye makeup, talk about how long we should keep eye makeup, how long we actually keep eye makeup, and maybe some tricks on how we do our own eyes, and yeah, anything else you guys want to share. You know how it is, a little loosey goosey. Start off with the 2 bags, oh shame. These are just a couple of the bags in my 4-bag organizer of all sorts of makeup that I have, because I might have a problem. And I try to section them off. Like I'll have one is like what I need for every day. This is kind of like the everyday bag, because I don't go through all my makeup every day. And I try to have like a pencil here and mascara and eyeliner, but it gets out of control easy. And then this one is the overflow bag that has special occasion things like my eyelashes and the experimental magnetic eyelashes that did not work out for me. And
That did not work for me either.
I was so disappointed because I wanted it to be so easy.
I have them on today.
You have magnetic ones on?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And I'm kind of.
Are you using the
I
eyeliner,
agree.
the magnetic
They're kind
eyeliner?
of horrible. Well, look at. They make. I don't know. Let's take them off and see.
Are they magnetic eyeliner?
I think it's better without.
I can't tell you took them off.
I can't tell.
Well, they are done. Let's
That's
just
it?
chuck those in the trash. Bye bye.
You can't tell.
No. So why waste the time? We are all in
I like it.
agreement. We hate magnetic lashes.
I could never get them to stay on.
I can't get them to stay. I'm about the glue on, and I never would have thought I'd be an eyelash person, honestly. But I did them one time for a wedding, and I've always gotten compliments on my eyes, but I've never been stopped in the street for my eyes. Stopped in the street like 3 times by random people. They're just like, your eyes. And I know it's the lashes, because that's all that it changed. And it's like coming out of MAC, which if you buy the lashes there, they'll put them on for you. So I was like, psh, psh, whatever. But my friends are like, eyelashes will change your life. So I'm like, whatever. So I put them on. I'm like, I do like it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but does anybody notice? Yes. And I was just batting them on extra all day long, and like for the next week. And it lasted really for 3 days, even me washing my face, carefully avoiding the eyes. I'm like, that can't be healthy. So you guys, tell me some of your eye makeup secrets and stories. And I know, Spring, you have some very strong feelings about how long we should keep it.
That I do. So you guys both have a lot of beautiful tissue around your eyes. And I have the opposite of very, very deep set eyes. So I do everything I can to bring them to the front of my face instead of deep inside my face. That's really, really hard. And I am terrified of having makeup for too long because I have had pink eye. And bacterial pink eye is legit. It's very, very real. and it's any kind of bacteria where it causes an infection. So especially if you're in a humid climate, like I like those recommendations for how long we should keep our stuff. And when I hit that mark, I'm like, bye-bye. I don't care how much I loved you.
Like a bad relationship has gotta go.
It is. So that's really my biggest thoughts. Yeah.
I never throw things away until they're gone, until I've used it up. This I think I've had for over 2 years now. My eyeliner. Nothing bad's ever happened. I know there's a first time for everything, but so far nothing bad's happened to me. So
And then too, you're living out of country right now. which you don't have access to all of the brands that you love
Right.
and know here, and that have it in our country. They have to have like a standard of a certain quality. So it's funny, even though you could get something newer out of country, it may go bad faster, if that makes sense.
And it might give you
Absolutely.
like allergic reaction because there's no
Exactly.
control on the chemicals and stuff like there is.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I totally agree. And I think that's probably where I started doing like being a little more lenient on how long I kept stuff. But I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna start binging today. Some of the stuff I have. Now this mascara I got it's a purple mascara, and I love how it without even trying underneath my glasses, you can see the difference. I don't have I think I put one layer of a black one on today because I was in a hurry, but I haven't put anything else on. And just with that
oh,
already,
pretty.
isn't that
I
cool?
can see that.
And it's funny because even when I have my glasses on, and that's something I didn't know before, that even because when my glasses, well, I don't need to do anything with my eyes. But no, because you don't want the glasses to be the only thing you see, your eyebrows need to be in check, which struggle bus right now. And eyelashes will make all the difference. People see it through the glasses, and that becomes a focal point instead of maybe your glasses, which most of us, even if they're the coolest glasses in the world, you don't usually want them to be the focal point.
I love this elf thing. I still have this
Ooh,
eyebrow
I like it.
pomade.
Oh,
And so
nice.
that's what I did for my brows.
That's nice.
I like that. I was doing that for a while, but I think it started, my pores are so easily clogged. So I started getting those zits inside my eyebrows. So I was like, no, let it go. I still have it though. It's not that old. So I'm thinking, we mentioned this before, like to have a permanent marker. You said you had another system, Spring, and I want you to tell us about that. But for me, I think the permanent marker, putting the date on it, is gonna help me make sure I don't keep it too long. And I just got this last month. So I'm just gonna put the month and the year, and it's gonna keep me honest. And the other stuff that I know is definitely past the marker. So let me share what I Googled the other day was under how long should you keep eyeshadow? It says 2 years, right? That's the consensus. Products like foundation, primer, blush, and eyeshadow can last for up to 2 years. That's still
I
pretty good
disagree
amount.
with foundation though. There's something about
Oh.
foundation. I think a year is the max.
I think it depends on your climate too and the foundation.
And whether or not it comes into contact with your skin, what's inside the bottle comes in contact with your skin. If you're applying it directly onto a clean sponge, no worries.
Of course.
If you're putting it on your fingers, you're
And a
dabbing
brush.
it on your fingers, or you're dabbing it directly, yeah, then you might have some issues.
I agree. And dermatologists agree too. So lipstick is typically good for 1 year after you've opened it, which is interesting because you understand that a lot of these things are trying to go hypoallergenic. So they try to use natural things. And so all natural things rot and go bad, right? So that was for the eyeshadow. For mascara, when should you get rid of mascara? When to replace? Mascara has the shortest shelf life of all beauty products and should be discarded 2 to 3 months after opening.
Easily. Yeah, but by 2 months, it's already getting clumpy and you need a new one anyway. So
Usually. And none of these are hard, fast rules. Like Sylvia said, I love that you guys are the two ends of the spectrum. Like she's like, I haven't gotten sick yet. I haven't had any eye problems. And Spring's like, I'm being real safe because you've had that experience. And me too. I'm in the middle because I've had lots of stuff that I've had literally like 3-4 years, and I know it's been a long time, but I hardly ever use it. And I haven't come in contact with my fingers either. Like I'll actually use a brush for that, or I keep my brushes clean, which makes a big difference too. But once you have like one problem, or when you open it up and it's like cake and disgusting, I'm like, okay.
if it separates,
It smells,
if it
exactly. Smells, separation. Those are all signs.
Oxidizing, if it starts to turn a little bit orange, get rid of it.
Exactly. So I just realized this is not a permanent marker. I'm gonna grab the other one. So Spring, why don't you tell us about your system?
Well, first of all, I just take note of when I made a purchase so that I can remember when I need to go through and buy something else. The second one is working in kitchens. So if you know something's going to last you 3 months, you break the year into 4 parts. Okay, so January, February, March is number 1. April, May, June is 2. July, August, September 3. October, November, December is 4. When you get into each quarter, if it's from the month behind, you just chuck it. So that way you only have to do a single number. If it's something that you can do yearly, just put the year on it. Like
Right.
one
The
for
ones in
January.
2 years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this with makeup. I don't know if you guys are like me. I keep my palettes extremely clean. This is a big thing. This is normal for me. Everything is clean inside. I have not cleaned this today. If you are cleaning things with rubbing alcohol, probably the only way that you're going to keep that number on, even if it's in Sharpie, is if you write it on a piece of white paper and put a piece of clear masking
Uh-oh. You just
tape
froze.
over
Okay,
it.
there we go.
That's the only way that it's going to stay. Otherwise, it'll come off, especially on your pencils.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your pencils are smooth. You grip them a lot, and often before you hit that expiration date, you've already taken off the label, right? Just from oils in your hands and things. So white paper with a little piece of tape over it is pretty much your option. And also, it's black. How are you supposed to put something on that? White out?
That's true.
Yeah. So paper, that's pretty much the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And I've played around with it for a little bit, but look, you guys, I have hit the 1 year mark on 2 of my concealers.
And you do 1 year, even though that, just so everybody remembers, it can be up to 2 years for a lot of them.
Yes.
So
yeah.
what for
Well,
the
okay.
eyeshadows I've been getting recently, I've been writing it inside, like you said, so it doesn't get rubbed off. So once again, keeping me honest. Some things I'm like, obviously, Shira, shame on you. Like this eye pomade, this is, you can't see really how creepy it is, but I put it over what I already have on to kind of keep the eyebrows down. And I know it's because it's almost done. So that's another sign when it's like almost done and you're like, but I like it.
Yeah, but you know, one of the easiest ways to not have items for too long is to only buy what you need.
Yes,
that's true
definitely.
too. Got a minimalist
You know,
attitude.
you know you're
So here
gonna
we go,
use
guys.
it.
It's my first
buy
one.
one. Bravo! I'm so proud of you.
Gotta be strong.
I only have one palette because, like Shira said, I'm out of the country and I don't trust the makeup here. So this one I brought with me from Ulta, and it's got because my eyes are hazel, so it's got purple colors in it. I learned that was
that's
good
beautiful.
I like that.
for my so it's very neutral with some purple colors, and that's pretty much all I use. I have a single white too that I sometimes put in the inside corners of my eyes.
Very nice. That helps.
So
make
do you
everything
guys
pop.
like the monthly bag subscriptions, like Ipsy and things like that, so that you can have things
I love
coming
that.
in when you need
It's
them?
true. And you know what I was saying is the benefit of that. It's so small. They're obviously going to use it up in a safe time. So the
Yeah.
mascaras I've been getting from them lately, I've been like, oh, this is very good because it'll keep me honest. And when it's done, it's done.
Yep.
And I don't feel like I have to hold on to it because I'm going to get another one next month.
I agree. Absolutely. I definitely agree with
So
that.
this one, I'm just going to mark 20 because I know I got it last year. So I still have some time on this one. The nudes, which is really what I like. I'm not a big, because like you said, Spring, I have the opposite problem. My eyes already pop. Like I used to always get, why are your eyes so big in school? The better to see
All
you
the
with, my
better
dear.
to see you with.
And that's, I said the better to see you with, my dear. I always say that in a very scary tone, and the kids would be scared. But it's not, I don't need much. But that doesn't necessarily mean that my lashes pop or that certain things that features of my eyes and the shape pops. So I'm big on lining it out to make them, draw them out. Because big, not a problem, but drawn out, yes. I prefer the almond shape eyes. And I think a lot of people are like, I don't know, I'm just into that. So I draw my eyes a little bit further out, take a line a little bit further out. Not completely cat eyes usually, it's just like an optical illusion that's coming out further. And then I usually only hit mascara on the top lashes so that is exaggerated part. So everybody's learning, you know, with it, depending on your eye shape and what you want it to look like.
I started trying to do the fox eyes. I really like that. Instead of going all the way to the end, you do it up. I did it a little bit here, but when you put the fake lashes is what exaggerates it, because you just do the lashes at the outer corners, and that really finishes the look. And I was too lazy to do lashes.
Kind of Betty Boop,
Not leaving the house. Yeah.
Betty Boop. So now these, I need to look this up.
Face up.
I have these individual lashes, which is a lot more work. But I will say that I really like the way you can control it and not looking so fakey, because I've never worn lashes to look fakey. I'm trying to accentuate what I have. Some girls want that look, and you know. That's good. You do you, boo. But that's not my desire. So my question then, and maybe when you guys can look it up, or maybe you have some ideas, how long can you keep this glue? Because the lashes, granted, haven't really come in contact. Once you use them, you've used them. But the glue itself, I've had to use some different times. Like one's glue and one's a remover. So when is that supposed to go?
So let's check out the Ardell. Is it
Yeah, that's where I get my stuff
ARDELL?
usually. All this
Okay.
volumizing powder I got was really annoying, and it stepped on getting my actual eye. So I'm gonna throw it away. I'm not keeping it. It was weird. It's like having insulation asbestos in my eyes. I'm like, boo.
Oh, no. But you know, a good tip for your mascara that I learned from like reading beauty magazines is if you put it on also vertical, if you do your wand vertical and then do horizontal. That's a way to volumize your lashes. So apply a coat like this and then apply the coat like this.
Oh, let me try this on the other eye. I don't think I've ever
Sure.
done that before. Right? And then
And then go that way. And that's the way to build thickness.
and I cheat. I usually like put it, you know, people put in the base and shake. I put it in the base and blink.
Okay, would you like the answer?
Yes.
Right from the internet.
Google knows.
The maximum lifespan is 3 months.
Dun, dun, dun. These are like,
And the Ardell, how long does Ardell glue last? So if you are applying those individual lashes and you're treating them nice and you are not using makeup remover or anything oil-based, you can get 2 weeks of wear. However,
once they're on.
I have tried that, and unless you get the really, really nice quality foam mink ones, they get weird and kinked and misshapen, and they go into your eyes.
I've never tried that because I don't find that I can wash my face with the vigor that's necessary to actually get it clean while doing that. So I think I'm going to keep the tweezers that came with this because I do appreciate them and their tininess. But we're throwing away the rest because it's definitely been over a year. Because during COVID times, nobody can tell that online that you have lashes on. It's just not working. So I'm not gonna do all that. I'm sorry. All right, where are we now? Then these lashes have never been opened, but they're super cheap. Somebody gave me these. They're like, you wear lashes, and I'm probably never gonna wear them because they look super fake. So
a good tip with your lashes too, sometimes you can cut them. I do that too, because if the shape isn't exactly what I want.
But do they look too blunt then once you cut them?
No.
Or no?
No. You cut
the longer side, not the short side.
And then you use them as half ones to make it go.
Oh.
Well,
so you cut them even the strip. You cut the strip itself.
Yeah, you cut them down. These were a full lash. And I cut them down so that it's just the end. I cut from the long side, not the short side, so that when they go on, it's like a doe eye.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that. Yeah, very cute. Okay, good tips, girls. Man, I love you guys. I just have to get you like a little started, and it's like boom, 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 boom.
One other thing is wash your lashes. Wash them, wash them, wash them. You can get a lot of wear if you wash them. Wash them with a normal facial cleanser, something that's real neutral, and then put a little adhesive on a big brush and glue them to your brush to dry. Stand your brush up, and then that way you have the appropriate curvature for your eye.
Wait. I didn't quite understand that.
So you take your lash, you soak it in a little bit of cleanser, and you just kind of rub it until it's all nice and clean.
Okay.
Put your adhesive on it, just like you would normally, but then you stick it on a brush, and you wrap it around your brush, a big brush.
Then it keeps a curve.